So I want to talk about some questions you might want to ask yourself if you think you might be getting ready to buy a house. So first of all, do you have stable income? Lenders are going to require most people to be in their job or position for at least 2 years. They're going to want 2 years tax returns, things like that. And do you want to stay there for a long time? I'd say 5 years, maybe longer. If you don't think you're going to stay there longer than that, then it's really hard to get appreciation enough to cover your costs for selling and buying 2 times really close. And then can you manage debt? FICO scores and debt-to-income ratios are really keys to affordability, and you're going to get a much better interest rate if you can demonstrate you have good FICO scores and your debt-to-income ratios are important. You want it to be low, you're like 28% to 50%. Different lenders have a range, but the lower it is, the better off you're going to be. Do you have an emergency fund? They recommend 3 to 6 months of reserves for your mortgage payments because you're going to have repairs, you're going to have expenses, maintenance, things like that, normal costs. What if something happens and, I don't know, you lose your job? It gives you a little buffer, right? And then do you have enough cash for the down payment? You could get in for 3% down, but you're also going to have closing costs, and it's much better to have up to 20% or more down because your interest rate's going to be lower and you're going to have a lower monthly payment, and you're not going to have to pay PMI, primary mortgage insurance. So private mortgage insurance, sorry. So those are important things to consider. That adds like another 0.5% to 2% onto your mortgage payment if you're below 20%. And then, do you know how much you can spend? Like I said, you have to have the proper debt-to-income ratio. Financial experts recommend your mortgage payment or rent payment be about 20%, 28% of your monthly income. And then up to like 36% on total debt. And then, are you willing to make sacrifices? I hear people all the time, well, we love to travel, we love our toys, and we love to eat and go out, and those are great things. But if you want to do those the rest of your life, one of the best ways to guarantee that you'll have that is buying your own home. So, hope you found that interesting.